Hi everybody. Hi. I think today it's like going to be more a day in the life of, like what I do when I hang out, because I really don't sit still. Like right now, I am booting up 3 computers. I know that sounds weird. One, so I can watch TV. So I will go to Hulu and decide on what I want to do. And I'm booting up my laptop, which you won't see, because I need to do major overhaul on it for them. For those that don't know, I volunteer to run support, build and support forums for people in need, I guess. Like I have a mommy board, the mommies, I call them. And they are single mothers from abusive homes, different types of situations. And they're now single, and they're trying to figure out how to live and raise their children. So I need to do some updates and stuff. I always pick something to watch. And today, I just got out of the shower, which is very atypical. I normally take showers at night. I like showers at night. I like that feeling of getting into bed. You know, clean sheets, clean me. So let me figure out what to watch and we'll get going. Oh, and I need to have something to eat. I think I'm really bummed because I think I have no bananas. I always have a breakfast, drink, and banana. I'm pretty ritual about it. No muss, no fuss. I've had a couple cups of coffee, so good to go. My brain is maybe working. So let me see what I'm doing. Well, I just got a breakfast drink. I think I'm going to watch Blade Runner, the new one. I know, but, I don't know about watching old, like remakes. Or I'm hoping like it's like the next step, because it's like Blade Runner 2049, something like that. I got a breakfast drink. Took me a while, because I also want to watch Mr. Robot. So I was sitting here putting the hardware back on my boxes, which doesn't sound like it'd be too bad of a gig. No, the doing the decoupage, the Mod Podge. I don't know how to say that, but it covered up all the holes. So, but I mean, the hardware is very hard to put back on because I shake. But I only have one more hinge to go. But there's a slight problem. See, what do they call, like, spirals? Finials is there. But the top of the finial is here. So I put the box on backwards. So Kylie has been admiring these, so I think I will give her this one and then just give Anita one. Sometimes I don't like giving Anita and Aunt Sarah the same things, but it is really hard. I'm having to use this. I put a piece of hardware on it, and then I'm having to make little dents to starter holes for the screws. It's been really hard. It's been driving me nuts. But I think they look really cute with the hardware. I mean, they're cheap boxes, remember? I mean, if you want to do this, it's like, I think the most expensive thing was the tissue paper, and I could do about 10 more. So much tissue paper. But that will go in the might need in the future. If you do crafts, you really do need, like, I'm going to start the dish towels today. And I've had let me get it. This piece of white eyelet, and I'd say it's about a yard of white eyelet. It's very beautiful. I mean, you know, if you can see it. And I've decided to do the ruffles on the hand towels that I'm making out of that. I just didn't feel like this was in the anything I want. Like I match something. They're totally 180 material. But in my brain, they don't match. So I'll let my hair dry. I'm having a love-hate with my bangs. My daughter says if I like my bangs to get them cut thicker. And Mary had said, did I have trouble with the part? Well, I have that's not my major problem, is that, I don't know, somehow I forgot I have wavy hair. So my bangs are in this, like, they dry in this funny wave pattern, but it's not like a cool wave pattern. It's just a bad wave pattern. Let me move you down a little. So, Blade Runner and work on this. See, this is why I say I never sit still. And get these two done. It's really painful. But I figured out that if you just put all the hardware, and if you ever do this and take the hardware off, if you have not put on hinges like on cupboard doors and stuff like that, understand like how they have to line up, have somebody else do it. And my hair go through different stages of like being blow dried and then curled because I'm going out tonight. And I am enjoying the length. Like when I brush my hair now, it's like, oh, it's like I expect it to go down. So I'm digging that. And I think my granddaughter was just the most freaked out. She goes, oh, I've never seen your hair this way. Oh, it's like, don't worry, it will grow back. Because I do this traditionally, I don't know how many times. Depending on what dye I'm using, sometimes before I start dyeing my hair, I would just donate it all. And they still will let you if the dye you're using doesn't have certain things in it. Don't know, have to look it up. It's Locks for Love. Look it up. Oh, and stay tuned for the very end of this video because I have an actual picture of my daughter and her beautiful, beautiful engagement ring. So, I mean, it's a pretty snazzy ring. So, I'm going to get going and do something. I have to keep going. I got lots to do. Plus, I have to get ready to go out. The day is like, ah. So, I've started the hinges. And, see, that's about as far. See, I got these done. And one screw in these. And then I go, ah. I'd like to do a PSA right now. I just got off the phone from a really well-educated woman. And we were discussing, I was saying how they have the 3D mammograms now. And she goes, oh, I don't get those. Oh, what? She said, yeah, about 4 years ago, I had one. And they called me back because they thought I had cancer. That's not why they call you back. Sometimes it's just to get a clearer picture. And they found nothing. So I've decided they're worthless. It's like, no, they're not. They are the best thing we have to fight breast cancer. Just went through a really close call with Anita. I've had to have one needle biopsy. You know, knock wood, all is well. But no, they are not a waste of time. They are the best. I mean, the doctor even said to Anita, you know, I'm so like happy that you go for yearly mammograms, because even if this is malignant, it's small and we can deal with it really easy. And, because Anita said at 83 she couldn't deal with the big deal. So I've started blow drying my hair. I don't know if I told you guys, but I inherited a board temporarily, and I haven't even questioned how long it will be. Unfortunately, I got really bad news when I was at Carly and the kids' Christmas Eve. A man simply, he's not in our group because he believes in donating his own money and time to support. His wife has a board. He supports her. And fortunately, she died of a massive coronary. She was only in mid-50s. And he sent me an email simply stating that, and that I needed to take over his board. It was very precious to him, especially now that his wife had passed. Gave me all the passwords, everything, and I didn't even respond because he said, I know if I asked you, you'll do it. And I did. Well, it hasn't been updated for a couple years, and it's crashing all the time. And I need to figure out, his software is about 2 years old. He's more than eligible, his license for the board, to update to, the updated software. But my problem is trying to put 2 years old in computer time is antiquated. I know it sounds weird, but it really is. I have had to ask for reboots twice now. 3 times. No, I think 2 times. I'll say 2 to be, conservative. And that the software is the problem. It needs to be updated. But I don't know how. I have backed up the database, which you don't need to know, but basically all the info. I can't do it. Out of my skill set. So I'm calling it Chris, my friend. We'll see how good that, that PhD from MIT is. Because when there's a will, there's a way, my motto. So even though he'll probably, try to take me to the mat that we just scratch it and start over, I'm not going to let him. So we'll see what happens. So that's been put on hold. I told him, he said he could do it tonight. I told him I could not. So I guess it's tomorrow. I was going to kind of take a rest day. I'm just tired. So the box is half done. I'm going to stop for now because it frustrates me. So I, just set it aside. So I'm going to go on to making ruffles, I think, next. And I haven't tried to finish drinking. It's actually my lunchtime. So I haven't finished. So for dinner, I may be having a salad. I don't know. And then next is the big, what are you going to wear? Now, for most occasions, this is not a hard decision. But here, you have to kind of judge the people. You don't want to put on something nice and walk in and everybody has t-shirts and, blue jeans on. So I've got to call a friend of mine to see what she's wearing. I mean, in almost anything, if you get invited to a cocktail party, I know what to wear. If you get invited to a fairly fancy dinner, I know what to wear. But here in this town, who knows? I mean, I could just throw on a clean t-shirt with my pajama bottoms. And, People go shopping in the pajamas here. So it's a kind of a kickback down. But I need to know what I'm wearing. I do. I live in Nutsoville. You know, there's Pleasantville, the movie, which I love, by the way. I live in Nutsoville. So, I have done getting the material ready. So, that has taken probably about 45 minutes. My back hurts. My back hurts. Oh. So, I need to plug in the hot roller. I wonder if I could use my hot rollers. I'll just use the hot roller and start curling my hair. Apparently this kind of like casual but a little nice. So my friend's coming over and she said she would show me what she's wearing. Works out good. Well, I started curling my hair. My friend was literally on her way over. So guess what I had for dinner? Nothing. She just found out that I was going to watch Blade Runner, and she said, "You sure you don't want me to pick up some food?" So I don't know. Plans may be changing in a New York second. But I know that that's about it for me today. I mean, this is just like one of the days when I stay home. So I start sewing, or I finish a project, or I work for hours on the internet. And it's going to be hours. I haven't lost any more weight, FYI. My problem is I'm having trouble drinking all the water. I don't know why. So, I don't know. I love you guys. See you next time. So while we're waiting for Carly's dinner to finish, I thought we'd see her ring.
Hello, everybody. I said yes.
Ooh, isn't it beautiful?
Lucky lady I am.
She did.